Hello, welcome to Scott Bryant's Fitness Systems. Good morning. Please subscribe, please share, please like. This video is 15 top questions answered for men in their fitness workouts and training. So let's get through it. So the first question, do men need to do cardio? Well, no. Because if you're doing strength and conditioning like high pulls and kettlebell training and stuff like that, your cardiovascular system is not worked independently. The cardiovascular system and the strength system works together. The next question, should men have sex before training? Now, Muhammad Ali said that he liked to have sex before training, but I find if I have sex before training, it can zap my energy and lower testosterone when you're training. So you need to try this out for yourself and see what works for you. So it's an individual thing. Question number 3, should men drink beer? No, you should quit alcohol totally. If you don't quit alcohol, then if you're drinking lots of alcohol, you'll get a Budweiser tumour here, and you can be suppressing your testosterone, which then will suppress your strength when you're training. So I don't drink beer at all, unless I'm at one social event or something like that. But I'm not a regular beer drinker. I don't go to pubs. I don't like pubs. But this can be an individual thing. But you'll find if you stop beer that you may be allergic to gluten. And if your belly sticks out, you'll probably find that your belly will look more flatter with giving up alcohol. Should men take vitamins? Question number 4. I'm a great believer in vitamins. I take vitamin C, I take magnesium, I take zinc, I take vitamin D3, and I take Shilajit, in which to boost the testosterone. So I'm a great believer in vitamins because I'm 50 years old now, and as you see, I'm in fairly good shape for a 50-year-old, and I don't want to lose my shape and conditioning. So maybe you could try one of them supplements and see how it improves your strength and performance, especially Shilajit. Question number 5, should men do detoxes? Now, detoxes are a great thing to do. Like, you could do a veggie diet for a couple of days, or you could do fasting because that can help detox the body, or you could just increase your water intake, and this will help you help the body to detoxify the liver, the kidneys, or you could do a bowel cleanse, or you could do a liver cleanse. So there's many cleanses that you can do that help detoxify the body and help you look more cut and defined, especially if you're going away on holiday and you just want to look better. Question number 6, is sugar good for men? Well, most men, if you have a high sugar intake or high carbohydrate intake, you'll get love handles, you'll get a big belly, and you just won't look how you want to look. So it's really, really important that if you cut out sugar, you'll strengthen the immune system. I think there's about 180 side effects of sugar when you have too much of it inside the body, especially when it comes to illness and disease and just not feeling well. They're now saying that sugar does feed cancer, so it's a really good thing to avoid. I'm just going to have some water. So that was question number 6. Question number 7, should men eat carbohydrates? Well, this is a difficult one because I look at the body or clients' male bodies from a system of metabolic typing. So if you're a carbohydrate type and you eat carbohydrates more than protein, your body will probably look really, really good, and you're probably a long and lean type person. But if you're like me, 5'11", 14 stone, and very stocky, if I eat too many carbohydrates, my face gets fuller and fuller and my belly starts to expand. So you've really got to experiment with this one as well. So you may be a carbohydrate type, you may be a protein type, or you may be a mixture of the two. And I do lab testing to find out exactly what you are. So your body definitely changes if you're not improving in your diet. So that was number 7. So number 8, Okay, so when men get big bellies, it's normally because of too much carbohydrate, too much sugar, or it could be that you've got a stomach injury, or it could be that you had an operation on that area where you've not repaired the abdominal wall, which will make the belly stick out. Or it could be that you may have H. pylori, which is a bug that can be in the gut that can make it inflame, go big, go small. So really important that you get tested for this and find out whether this is causing your big belly or not. Or it could be that you've got a stress response in the body where the cortisol is too high. They're saying that body fat on the belly is normally from cortisol issues. So really you'd need to get hormones checked and find out what's going on. And I do deeper lab testing with my clients to find out what's going on. Okay, so the next question, number 9, do men need to stretch? Well, I found with working with clients, some men can be very effeminate and they can be very hypermobile. And then some men can be alpha males and be like myself, an alpha male. And you can be very tight in the body, even when you train. So when you're working out the body, when it repairs, it goes tighter. So the muscles break up, then they repair, and then they become shorter. And really you want to keep muscles tight and strong, but loose at the same time. So if you don't stretch before your workout and not stretch at the end of your workout, then your body will become progressively tighter over time. And then this will set you up for an injury. So I had a client call me, and he's a cyclist and he cycles like 4 or 5 times a week. And we found out that his quads were really tight and his hamstrings were really tight. And he got a vastus medialis injury. And I said to him, the reason why you had that injury is because you're not stretching. So there is a Rockabardo scale that I use when I'm assessing my clients to find out exactly where you need to stretch. And I do an orthopedic assessment as well to find out what you need to stretch, what you need to strengthen, and what you need to leave alone. So really, really important that you look at stretching. It's really needed. But some guys that are hypermobile do not need to stretch, or they won't need to stretch certain muscles. So just because you're hypermobile doesn't mean that you need to stretch, but you still may have a tight pectoral, but the lats are too loose. Does that make sense? So if you're overstretching, you're pulling your kinesiology from left to right, and this can affect the body. So really important for men to stretch. Number 10, should men do yoga? Yes, 100%. But if you've got the hypermobility that I was talking about, then maybe it may not be a good idea if you're injured. But if you're not injured, you're not in pain, then maybe it's a great idea because it balances the chakras as well as gets you connected to your breath and to yourself. Really good for stress and anxiety. So I'm a great believer in yoga, especially hot yoga. That's what I enjoy doing, especially when you see the girlies sweating. It's great. All right. So yoga's a great idea. Number 11, steroids. Should men take steroids? Now, if you're in your 20s and you're a man, obviously, steroids are not a good idea because your testosterone should already be really, really high. But if you feel that your testosterone is low, it could be because of your diet, it could be because you're not sleeping enough, it could be that you're overtraining and doing too much. But maybe get a lab test done to find out where your testosterone levels are, and then you'll know whether you need to take anabolic steroids or not. A lot of guys will do it for the quick fix to get mass really, really quickly, but as soon as they gain it, they lose it, especially when they can't keep up the steroid regime. But if you're in your 40s, 50s and 60s and you feel that your testosterone is low, you're not getting wood and stuff like that, maybe get your doctor to check it and go on RT, steroid replacement treatment, and that could testosterone replacement treatment, that could help boost the testosterone, make you feel younger. I have got clients that I've known that have had low systemic testosterone, and by increasing their testosterone, they feel much, much, much better. And I've got a book on testosterone where it talks about, as an aging man, it can stop a lot of normal ailments that men get as they age. Next question. What is the best exercise for men to do? Well, strength and conditioning, no cardio, because they're not worked independently. And with strength and conditioning, you gain lean muscle, you look younger, the body looks much better, and muscle is a metabolic burner, so you'll keep fat off the body. That was question number 12 or 13. No, 12, yeah. Now question number 13. Is bodybuilding good? Yeah, I'm a great believer in bodybuilding because it will keep you determined and you'll gain lean muscle mass, which will keep fat off the body. I'm not a great believer in bulking up and cutting because that takes a lot of work. But if you can see a six-pack in your training or in the mirror, then you're at good levels of body fat. But if you can't see your six-pack, then your body fat levels may be too high and you need to try and reduce them. So then we've got number 14, do we need to count calories? Now, I've got a friend that counts calories. He's lost a huge amount of weight, but he's not exercising. So you can't have one without the other. But I don't believe in counting calories. It's too confusing, too time-consuming, and unrealistic. I just go by food proportion size of my hand and the palm of my hand, and just make sure that I eat at regular intervals to keep lean. But the training is just as important as your diet. Number 15. Weight Watchers doesn't work for men, and you'll keep going back and the body won't improve. Or you'll improve, then you'll put it all back on again. So avoid Weight Watchers at all costs. The Atkins diet is good, but you've got to remember Atkins was obese himself and died of a stroke. Number 16 or 15 is, do I need a coach? Oh, definitely. If you're training on your own, don't try and do it on your own. See a coach, buy a good book, where's my book? Which will help you get into shape. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, please share, please like, please subscribe. And I look forward to sharing my next video. I do videos nearly every day, so please keep coming back to my YouTube channel to watch my new updated videos. And thank you for listening to me today. Thank you very much. I'm Scott Bryant, and you can go to my website, click to the link below, and you can buy my book. The book is only $6.99 on Amazon, or you can buy an audiobook. Thanks very much. Speak again soon. Bye-bye.